I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to National School Debating Championship 2022. Good morning, the honorable judges. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Cindy Nujul from State of Senior High School 3 Kuningan, and here I'm as the government speaker in this debate with a motion entitled "This House Would Criminalize Individuals and Organizations Who Don't Recycle." Before that, I would like to define some indicators from the motion. First, criminalization. Second, individual. Third, organization. And next, recycle. First, criminalization is a certain behavior or act as a crime in the law or other legislation that is allowed to regulate criminal profession. And individuals are individuals or the smallest part of a community group that cannot be separated into smaller parts. And next, organization is a system of cooperative activities carried out by two or more people to carry out an activity which requires communication with the achievement of common goals. And next, recycling is a process to return waste or materials that are not useful to be useful again. This can be done by utilizing all materials or only certain materials that will be reprocessed. In order for this discussion to be directed, I limit the keyword recycle in organic and non-organic waste. Okay, let's see my argument. As living beings, we will not be far from various kinds of waste. All humans will always use goods that will become waste later. Imagine, there are about 2,000 people on this earth, and all of them will produce waste every day. If there is no recycling, you can imagine that there will be more waste than humans, and this planet will only be full of waste from individuals and organizations such as household waste and factory waste. Recycling is one way to reduce this problem, but there are still many people who don't want to recycle their waste because maybe they think recycling is a complicated activity. For example, used bottles which actually can still be made various handicrafts such as flowers, vases, pencil cases, and many more. And they think it's better to buy something new rather than wasting energy to make such crafts. This is a big mistake thinking. They don't think about the future. We look at the environmental sector such as river water pollution. River water pollution mostly comes from factory waste, some from community waste living on the banks of the river. Individuals like this can be called criminals because they are in accordance with the law on environmental hygiene regulations. Okay, let's take an example. My school was named Adiwiyata School. It is a school that cares about a healthy, clean, and beautiful environment. Implement organic and non-organic trash cans in every corner of the school so that garbage collectors can easily transport garbage because there is no need to separate the organic and non-organic waste. At every school event, sometimes my school held a craft or handicraft competition that had to be made from used goods, and the work of each participant who takes part in the craft competition will be displayed in the school's art room. There is one subject at my school which is a lesson that assigns me to make crafts from used goods, such as making tote bags from coffee's packaging. If there are students who litter, they will be subject to sanction and penalties, such as cleaning fields, toilets, or gardens. This step can make each student aware that it is important for us to protect the environment. This small thing can be very beneficial for the welfare of this earth. As a student here, I agree that if there are individuals or organizations that don't recycle waste, they will be called criminals and must be given sanction and or punishment so that little by little people are aware and start recycling trash that is worthy of recycling. As a solution, perhaps a way to impose sanction or penalties from the authorities on individuals or organizations that don't recycle waste in is the right way. Also, socialization and recycling festival events in each area can be one of the right solutions so that people can realize it, reduce waste disposal because some of the waste and still be recycled. It could also be that every citizen's house is provided with organic and non-organic waste bins. In my area, I also always hold a waste recycling festival from used goods and later it will be exhibited to all residents. Besides being exhibited, the handicrafts will be sold and this is very profitable. I believe that recycling waste is a very useful thing and this is proof that recycling waste can be commercial if there is a will from ourselves. Okay, that's all my speech. To strengthen my argument, I think criminalizing individuals and organizations that don't recycle their waste is the right thing to do because this can have impact on the environment. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.